Gladys Knight has long been known as the Empress of Soul, a title earned through decades of unforgettable music and powerful performances. For more than 70 years, her voice has carried warmth, emotion, and sincerity that resonate with listeners around the world. When she sings, there's a sense that every note holds meaning, as if the music comes from a place deep within her spirit. Audiences have often described her performances as uplifting and deeply moving. Yet beyond the spotlight and applause lies the story of a woman whose life has been filled with both triumphs and challenges. Through changing times, evolving music styles, and personal milestones, Gladys Knight has remained dedicated to her craft. Her voice has become more than entertainment. It is a symbol of endurance, faith, and the timeless ability of music to bring people together. Roots in Atlanta and a family of faith. Gladys Maria Knight was born on May 28, 1944, in Atlanta. She grew up in a large household as the fourth of 8 children. Her father worked for the Postal Service, while her mother took on various jobs to help support the family. Life was modest, but it was filled with love, discipline, and a strong sense of community. The church served as the heart of family life, and it was there that Gladys first discovered the joy of singing. At Mount Moriah Baptist Church, she sang with the choir and quickly stood out because of her powerful and expressive voice. Congregation members were often amazed that someone so young could sing with such depth and emotion. Those early church performances did more than develop her talent. They gave her confidence and a sense of purpose that would guide her throughout her life. A talent discovered at a young age, Gladys Knight's remarkable voice did not remain a local secret for long. At just 7 years old, she appeared on the nationally broadcast talent program Ted Mack Original Amateur Hour. Her performance impressed the judges and the viewing audience alike, earning her first place in the competition. For a young girl from Atlanta, the experience was unforgettable. The recognition brought pride to her family and introduced her to a wider audience who quickly recognized her potential. Winning the contest also encouraged her family to take her musical ability seriously. It was clear that her gift had the power to open doors and create opportunities. What began as a childhood moment on television gradually became the starting point of a lifelong journey in music, one that would eventually lead her to international stages and lasting fame. The beginning of a family group. Shortly after her early television success, Gladys joined forces with relatives to form a singing group that would later become legendary. Along with her brother Merrill and cousins William and Eleanor, she became the lead vocalist for Gladys Knight and the Pips. The name Pips came from their cousin James "Pip" Woods, whose nickname inspired the group's identity. In the beginning, they performed at small venues, local events, and talent shows around Atlanta. These early performances were essential in helping them develop their stage presence and vocal harmony. Though success did not happen overnight, their determination and family bond kept them moving forward. Gladys's voice quickly became the centerpiece of their sound, combining strength and tenderness in a way that audiences found unforgettable. The group's journey together laid the foundation for a career that would eventually reshape the landscape of soul and rhythm and blues music. The long road to recognition. Throughout the late 1950s and early 1960s, Gladys Knight and the Pips worked tirelessly to build their reputation. They traveled to different cities, performed in clubs and theaters, and spent countless hours rehearsing their songs. The road was not always easy, and recognition came slowly. However, each performance helped them refine their style and connect with audiences in new ways. Gladys's expressive singing became the emotional core out of the group's music. Her ability to deliver lyrics with sincerity and depth set them apart from many other performers of the time. Gradually, industry professionals began to notice their talent. The years of dedication and patience eventually paid off, as the group started to gain opportunities in recording studios and on larger stages. Those early struggles taught them perseverance, shaping the professionalism and resilience that would define their later success. Songs that became classics. As their popularity grew, Gladys Knight and the Pips released a series of songs that would become timeless classics. One of their most beloved hits, Midnight Train to Georgia, captured the hearts of millions. The song tells a story of love, sacrifice, and loyalty, themes that resonated deeply with audiences. Gladys's voice brought the narrative to life with sincerity and emotional depth. The track became one of the defining songs of her career and earned the group a Grammy Award. Over the years, many listeners have continued to discover the song and appreciate its storytelling and musical richness. Performances of Midnight Train to Georgia often bring enthusiastic responses from audiences, proving that great music can transcend generations. The song remains a shining example of the group's artistic brilliance and emotional authenticity, balancing life and career. While Gladys Knight achieved tremendous success on stage, she also balancing her professional life with her personal responsibilities. And touring schedules often required long hours away from home, and maintaining a sense of normalcy could be difficult. Like many rise to fame early, she had to learn how to navigate the demands of public life while staying connected to her family and personal values. Over time, she approached these challenges with determination and reflection. Friends and colleagues often describe her as thoughtful, grounded, and deeply committed to the people around her. Her experiences help shape a perspective that values growth, patience, and understanding. By remaining true to herself, she managed to maintain both a successful career and a sense of personal integrity, something that has earned her deep respect within the music community. Honors and musical legacy. Over the course of her remarkable career, Gladys Knight has received numerous awards and honors recognizing her influence on music. She has won multiple Grammy Awards and performed for audiences across the globe. One of the most significant recognitions came when she and her group were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. This honor acknowledged not only their chart success but also their lasting impact on the evolution of soul and R&B music. Critics and fellow musicians alike praise her vocal control, emotional delivery, and dedication to her craft. Even decades after her first recordings, her music continues to be celebrated. For many fans, her songs are more than entertainment. They are part of life's soundtrack, accompanying moments of joy, reflection, and nostalgia. A voice that continues to inspire. Even in later years, Gladys Knight remains an active performer whose voice still carries the warmth and strength that made her famous. Audiences attending her concerts often express amazement at how little her vocal power has changed. She continues to perform with passion, bringing the same authenticity that defined her earliest performance. Beyond the stage, she is admired for her wisdom and encouragement to younger artists. Many singers consider her a role model, not only because of her talent, but also because of her perseverance and grace. Her music continues to reach new listeners through recordings, streaming platforms, and live performances. Each time she sings, she reminds audiences that true artistry does not fade with time. Instead, it grows richer through experience and dedication. The enduring story of a legend. The journey of Gladys Knight is a remarkable story of talent, dedication, and perseverance. From a young girl singing in church to an internationally respected artist, she has spent a lifetime sharing music with the world. Her voice has provided comfort, joy, and inspiration to countless listeners. Through decades of change in the music industry, she has remained true to her soulful roots and personal values. Today, her legacy stands as a testament to the power of passion and hard work. The songs she recorded and the performances she delivered continue to influence musicians and move audiences everywhere. Gladys Knight is more than a singer. She is a living symbol of how music can transcend time and bring people